highest powers, advanced level question discussion and everything. Please write down some important key points which we are going to use it. Important key points. First key point, n factorial, which we discussed a few problems. Now we will discuss in detail. N factorial ends with x zeros. N is always greater than 4x. N factorial ends with x zeros. N is always greater than 4x. Proof. See here. 100 factorial ends with dash number of zeros. 100 factorial ends with dash number of zeros. These are nothing but 100 factorial number of zeros at the end. Number of trailing zeros. Number of trailing zeros is nothing but the highest power of 10. Number of trailing zeros is nothing but the highest power of 10. Highest power of 10. So 2 power we require 100. 2 50s are 100. 2 25s are. 2 12s are. 2 6s are. 2 3s are. 2 1s are. 10 22 47. 2 power 97 into 5 power 24 into k. So these are nothing but 2 into 5 power 24 into 2 power 73 into k. So 100 factorial ends with 24 zeros. 100 factorial ends with 24 zeros. Listen carefully this point. Suppose if I take 100 factorial, I am writing all the natural numbers from 100 to 1. If you are writing 100 natural numbers from 1 to 100 and multiplying it, the multiples of 2 are more than the multiples of 5. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 50s are 100. 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 10, 5 20s are 100. The multiples of 5 are less than the multiples of 2. The multiples of 5 are less than the multiples of 2. That's the reason we are taking only the power of 5. That is the reason we are taking the only power of 5. I am repeating it. In any factorial numbers, multiples of 5 are less than the multiples of 2. If multiples of 5 are less than the multiples of 2, obviously it will result in lower power of 5 compared to low power of 2. Because it is lower power of 5, it has to get adjusted with the power of 2. So that's the reason it will always take power of 5. Only in factorial based problems, number of zeros at the end is nothing but the highest power of 5. Only in factorial problems, number of zeros is always nothing but the highest power of 5. So number of trailing zeros. Number of trailing zeros. Number of trailing zeros for 100 factorial. For 100 factorial is, first I will divide 100 by 5. Then I will divide 100 by 25. If you get any decimals, ignore the decimals. What am I doing? 100 by 5. There are 20 multiples of 5. And any power of 25 is also a power of 5. So 20 plus 4 is 24. This is what we are doing for 100 factorial. With this understanding of 100 factorial, let us deduce some concept related to point number 1, which I am going to use it for another 1.5 to 2 hours. Number of trailing zeros for 100 factorial is 100 by 5 plus 100 by 5 square. Now see here. Now see the proof. Please write down. N factorial. All our high level problems are today. N factorial ends with x zeros. So n is greater than 4x. N is greater than 4x. Now listen carefully. This is in base system 10. This is in base system 10. 10 is nothing but 2 into 5. So I took the highest multiple among the given prime bases. 5 I took. Now 100 factorial is nothing but 100 by 5 plus 100 by 5 square. Suppose if it is 250 factorial, this is nothing but 250 by 5 plus 250 by 5 square plus 250 by 5 cube. I will stop here. I will stop here. That means for a definite value of n, we are stopping at a point of time. So x is the number of zeros, it is n by 5. Next it is n by 5 square. Next it is n by 5 cube. This value will stop at a point depending upon the value of n. If the value of n is 100, it will stop at n by 5 square. If the value of n is 1000, it will stop at 1000 by 625. This is a finite series. Finite series is always less than infinite series. Finite series is always less than infinite series, and so on up to infinite. So x is less than n by 5. If I take common, 1 plus 1 by 5, 1 by 5 square, and so on. So x is less than n by 5, a by 1 minus 5. So this is nothing but 5 by 4. So 4x less than n. So n is greater than 4x. Please write down this extremely important key point. If n factorial ends with x zeros, if n factorial ends with x zeros, relationship between n and x is n is greater than 4x. n is greater than 4x. So when we are ignoring decimal here, we are considering floor function, or in mathematical language, I am considering greatest integer function. Greatest integer function, that's a mathematical term, so I will use ignore all the values after dot. Ignore all the values after dot. X is less than n by 5, 1 plus 1 by 5, 1 by 5 square and everything. A by 1 minus r if you use. This is a GP series. GP series, sum of infinite terms is a by 1 minus r. A by 1 minus r. Yes, Mahesh, you are right. 4x less than n, n is greater than 4x. Few examples. This is something which I discussed in the previous session. First 5 minutes, I am doing a recap so that we will set the foundation for our class. N factorial ends with x zeros. So n is always greater than 4x. N is always greater than 4x. Example, please write down. Example, n is always greater than 4x. First question, n factorial ends with 5 zeros. N factorial ends with 5 zeros. How many values n can take? N factorial ends with 5 zeros. How many values n can take? 2 to 3 examples, then we will get into our exercise problems. N is greater than 4x. N is greater than 5. 4s are 20. What is the multiple of 5 greater than 20? 5s are 25. 5 1s are 6. 5 plus 1 is 6. It is starting with x zeros. It is not ending with 5 zeros. So answer for the first question is no value of n exists. No value of n exists for this question. N factorial ends with 5 zeros. N is greater than 4x. N is greater than 20. Power of 5 will give you the number of zeros at the end for factorial based problems. So if you observe 4 into 6. Now if you see one important note. Based upon this note, you can solve from 1 factorial till 4 factorial. Number of zeros for 5. Number of zeros at the end. Number of zeros at the end is nothing but the highest power of 5. 1 to 4, there are no powers of 5. From 5 factorial till 9 factorial. 5 factorial contains 1 power of 5. 6 factorial also contains 1 power of 5 because 6 when you divide by 1. From 5 factorial to 9 factorial, there are how many zeros are there at the end? 1 zeros are there at the end. I hope it is clear. Similarly, from 10 factorial to 14 factorial, how many zeros are there at the end? 5 2s are 10. 14 also 5 2s are 10. 2 zeros at the end. From 15 factorial to 19 factorial, how many zeros are there at the end? 3. 20 factorial to 24 factorial, 20, 5 fours are 20, 24, 5 fours are 20, this is 4. 25 factorial, 25 factorial contains extra power of 5. So 0 to 1, there is 1 increase. 1 to 2, there is 1 increase. 3 to 4, there is 1 increase. 25 is 5 square, there will be a jump of 2. So this is nothing but 4 is getting into 6. There is no 5 zeros at the end. So answer for this question is right. No value of n exists. I hope the foundation question is clear to you. I hope the foundation question is clear to you. N factorial ends with 5 zeros. N is greater than 4x. N is greater than 20. Why we are taking the next multiple of 5 after we got the condition? Any power of 5 only will give you the number of zeros at the end. 3, 4, next is 6. 5 is out. One more question. One more question. N factorial ends with n factorial ends with 17 zeros at the end. 17 zeros at the end. 17 zeros. What is the maximum value of n? What is the maximum value of n? N factorial ends with 17 zeros. What is the maximum value of n? So the condition is n is greater than 4x. If n is greater than 4x, n is greater than 68. What is the multiple of 5 just greater than 68? 70. 5 14s are 70. 5 2s are 10. 14 plus 2, 16. That means, let me take the next multiple of 75. 5 15s are 75. 5 3s are 15. 15 plus 3 is 18. 16 is becoming 18. It cannot end with 17 zeros. So there is again no value of n that exists. No value of n that exists. No value of n that exists. Once the fundamentals are clear, everything else will be clear. N is greater than 4x. N is greater than 68. Multiple of 5 greater than 68. 70. 5 14s are 70. 5 2s are 10. 14 plus 2 is 16. 16 became 18. 16 became 18. Why? Because 75 is a multiple of 25. 75 is not a multiple of 5. 70 is a multiple of 5. 5 14s are 70. 75 is 25 into 3. There is an extra power of 5. Jump will be from 16 to 18. Third question. N factorial ends with 24 zeros at the end. What is the maximum value n can take? Another question. What is the maximum value n can take? N factorial ends with 24 zeros at the end. So n is nothing but greater than 96. So what is the multiple of 5 greater than 96? 100. 5 20s are 100. 5 4s are 20. 20 plus 4 is 24. 24 zeros I got. So this will go on up to the next multiple of 10. So what is the next maximum value? Maximum value n can take is 104. What is the maximum value n can take? It is 104. First 3 foundation problems. I hope it is clear. Kindly reply in the live chat if it is clear to you. If it is clear to you, then I will go to exercise problems. What is the condition? N factorial ends with x zeros. N is always greater than 4x. If n factorial ends with x zeros, condition is n is greater than 4x. Why we are taking the multiple of 5? In a factorial based problems, multiple of 5 will give you the answer rather than the multiple of 2. Right? Now, Pramod, I hope the concept is clear beta. What is the multiple of 5? We have to take the power of 5, multiple of 5. Pramod, number of zeros at the end. Number of zeros at the end is nothing but the power of 10. 10 is a composite number. It is derived from two prime numbers, that is 2 and 5. Power of 5 will give you less powers compared to power of 2. That is the reason attention is on power of 5. I hope it is clear. Everybody, I hope the concept is clear. Next question. Pramod beta, I hope it is clear. Now, trailing zeros. Now with this introduction, let us solve advanced level questions. Entire class is on trailing zeros advanced level. Now, first question, number of zeros which are not possible at the end of n factorial. That means how many trailing zeros are not possible? What is the concept we have to use? If n factorial ends with x zeros, n is greater than 4x. Option 1. If I take option 1, n is greater than 4 into 19, 76. What is the multiple of 5 greater than 76? 80. So this is 5 16s are 80, 5 3s are 15, 16 plus 3 is 19, 16 plus 3 is 19, 19 zeros are possible. Option number 2. Option number 5. 523s are, we are back, there was a small internet issue, it got resolved. So 524s are, 5 4s are 24 plus 4 28. This is possible. Option 1 is possible, option 2 is possible, option 3, n is greater than 4x, n is greater than 144. What is the multiple of 5 greater than 144? This is nothing but 5 2s are 10, 5 8s are, right, 5 28s are, n is greater than 144. So 29, 5 5 5 6 are, 5 1s are. Now if you see here, let me take very new. I hope, where are we? I think, is it back? Are you able to see the class? Kindly reply it in the live chat. Kindly reply it in the live chat so that I'll start it again. I'll start the class again. Kindly reply it in the live chat if you are able to see the class and there are no buffering issues. There are no buffering issues. Kindly reply. There was a small technical issue. Kindly reply it in the live chat. We just switched from one network to another network so that students will not go through any of the inconvenience. There was a slight problem with ACT. We shifted to Airtel. Right, n is greater than 4x. Option 3. Option 3. N is greater than 144. What is the multiple of 5 just greater than 144? 145. I am doing this problem again. 5 2s are 10, 5 9s are 45, 5 5s are 25, 5 1s are 5. 34 plus 1, 35. Next multiple of 5, 150, 5 30s are, 5 6 are, 5 1s are, 36 plus 1 jump. From 35 to directly there is a jump of 37. 36 zeros is not possible. 36 zeros is not possible. In fact, you don't need to do these options. If you just use little bit of your logical mind, you might get the answer. Check for the highest power of 5. If there is a 25, 100, 125, that value might not arise. 36, 47. 47, I think it is possible. Even if I do 4 into 47. So this is nothing but n is greater than 168, which is 170. 5 3s are 15, 5 6s are 30, 5 1s are 5. N is greater than 4 7s are 28, 160, 5 3s are, 5 6s are 47. What is the mistake I did? 4 7s are 28. This is 188. 188 is 190. So 5 3s are 15, 5 8s are, 5 7s are, 5 1s are. This is possible, this is possible, this is possible. So answer, what is not possible? Option 3 is not possible. Option 3 is not possible. I hope the idea is clear. I hope the idea is clear. Next question. First one answer is 3. Second one. Question number 2. If n factorial ends with 30 trailing zeros, what is the concept we have to use? Concept is n is greater than 4x. So n is greater than 120. If n is greater than 120, what is the multiple of 5 greater than 120? 5 25s are 125, 5 5s are and 5 1s are 25 plus 30 plus 1 31. So answer is no value of n exists. No value of n exists. N is greater than 4x is the concept. N greater than 4x is the concept. Easy question. N greater than 120, then it is 125. Next one. Which of the following can be the number of trailing zeros? We did cannot be. Let us do can be. Can be. First one, it is 63. Idea is n is greater than 4x. N is greater than 4 into 63, which is 252. What is the multiple of 5 greater than 252? 5. 5 5s are 25, 5 1s are 5 10s are and 5 2s are 61 plus 2 73. It is possible. Let us do, because option all of these is there. I will take a multiple of 5. It becomes a little easy. 5 16s are. So these nothing but n is greater than d is 80. 80. I am finding the power of 5 in 80 factorial. Read the question properly, sir. N is greater than 320. So if I take 325, 5 6 are, 5 5s are, 5 13s are, and 5 2s are 80. These possible, these possible. So answer for this question is all of this. N is greater than 4x. All the questions. What is the concept which I am using? N is greater than 4x. N is greater than 4x is the concept which I am using. I hope these three problems are clear to you. N is greater than 4x. Next one. These cannot be the number of trailing zeros. N is greater than 4x. Now, please tell me, right? Answer for this question is 36. We just did. N is greater than 144. So, 145. 5 29s are. 5 5s are. 5 1s are. I think we did the same question. In PPT, it is repeated. 5 1s are. 5 6s are. 5 1s are. 37. So answer is 36. Same question we did. Now let us. These also you can do it. Concept here is n is greater than 4x. Concept. So many questions we did it. So I am skipping this question. That is for you to solve it on your own. I am sure you can do it. Idea is just to substitute n is greater than 4x and you can solve it. Solve it on your own. N is greater than 4x. Now here onwards listen carefully. Here onwards listen very carefully, sir. Each and every problem is a classic problem. Each and every problem is a classic problem. N factorial has 2 more trailing zeros than n minus 1 factorial. There is n factorial. There is n minus 1 factorial. If this has got k zeros at the end, if this has got k zeros at the end, this has got k plus 2 zeros at the end, this plus 2 has got k plus 2 zeros at the end. This is the question. Why it has got? Because of multiplication of some number. 2 more trailing zeros. 2 more trailing zeros means k should be a multiple of 5 square but not a multiple of 5 cube. But not a multiple of 5 cube. I hope the idea is clear. 5 square is 25. I hope the idea is clear. N minus 1 factorial has got k zeros at the end. N factorial has got k plus 2 zeros at the end. There are 2 more zeros which I got. When I got 2 more zeros, it would have happened because of 10 square. If it is because of 10 square, obviously k will be 5 square. So k should be a multiple of 5 square but not a multiple of 5 cube. I hope this idea is clear. Right? Now why we should take multiple of 5 only greater than 4x. Now see here. Ananya, for you, I will solve your doubt after I solve this model. Just have patience for a few minutes. Good doubt you have asked. It's a very conceptual doubt. N factorial is k into n minus 1 factorial. If this has got k zeros, this will have k plus 2 zeros. If it has got k plus 2 zeros, suppose 10 square is 100, 10 power 4 is 1 followed by 4 zeros. I got 2 more zeros at the end. That is because of 10 square. 10 square is nothing but 5 square into 2 square. Number of zeros at the end is nothing but derived from 5 rather than 2, because when you are writing factorial numbers, powers of 5 are less when compared to the power of 2. So k should be a multiple of 5 square, but not a multiple of 5 cube. This first key point, I hope it is clear. N factorial is k into n minus 1 factorial. This is k plus, this is x plus 2 zeros at the end. This has got x zeros at the end. How many 3-digit values n can take? 3-digit values, lowest 3-digit number 100 less than or equivalent to n less than or equivalent to 999. 100 less than or equivalent to, right, n less than or equivalent to 99. Case 1, it should be a multiple of 5 square. It should be a multiple of 5 square. If it is a multiple of 5 square, from 100 by 5 square to 100 by 999 by 5 cube. Am I right? So 100 by 25, I will get values from 4 to 100 by 25, 999 by 25, 4 to 39. I will get 36 values which are multiples of 25. Case 2, it cannot be a multiple of 5 cube. Multiple of 5 cube. If it is a multiple of 5 cube means it will not satisfy the condition. Multiple of 5 cube is 125. 125, how many multiples of are 1 are there? 125. Ones are till 125. 7s are 875. 1 to 7, there are 7 values. Out of 36, 7 values should be omitted. Answer is 29. Answer is 29. I hope the idea is clear. N factorial has got 2 more zeros. N factorial has got 2 more zeros because of that k. K is nothing but k should be a multiple of 5 square, but not multiple of 5 cube. I hope the idea is clear. I hope the idea is clear. Now, why it cannot be a multiple of 125? Now, if you see here, for example, just to tell you why am I eliminating these cases. Suppose if I take n value 125, 125 will be 5 25s are 5 5s are 5 1s are 31 zeros are there. 124 is 5 24s are 5 4s are 28 zeros are there. 28 zeros is becoming 31 zeros. Extra 3 zeros are there. But I want only 2 zeros. So that 125 case should be eliminated. Are you all with me? That 125 case should be eliminated. So 125 ones are, 125 5s are. You might get a doubt, sir, why can't I take 5 power 4? 5 power 4 came out in multiple of 5 cube. 125 5 also I included. So 125 1 to 125 7. So answer is total 7 values which are not possible. From 36 to 7 values I need to subtract. Answer is 29. Answer is 29. 2 more problems. It should be clear to each one of you. One more problem. One more problem. Now see here. N factorial. Read this question, sir. Solution. N plus 1 factorial has got 3 zeros more than n factorial. N plus 1 factorial has got 3 more trailing zeros than n factorial. N plus 1 factorial is nothing but n plus 1 into n factorial. Am I right? This has got, if it has got x zeros at the end, if this has got x zeros at the end, this has got x plus 3 zeros at the end. This has got x plus 3 zeros at the end. That means I got extra 3 zeros. Extra 3 zeros is nothing but a multiple of 5 cube. A multiple of 5 cube. Are you all with me? Multiple of 5 cube, but not multiple of 5 power 4, but not multiple of 5 power 4. Again I will explain. So what is how many 3-digit values n can take? Lowest 3-digit number is 100, less than or equivalent to n less than or equivalent to 999. Stream off ayindi. 100 less than or equivalent to n less than or equivalent to 999. If I want n plus 1, so 101 less than or equivalent to n plus 1 less than or equivalent to 1000. N plus 1 less than or equivalent to 1000. Multiple of 5 cube. 5 cube, how many multiples I will get? 25 ones are 25. I hope it is clear. Idea clear? Kindly reply in the live chat if you are understanding this concept very clear. Kindly reply if it is clear to you. Are you facing any technical issues? Are you facing any technical issues? Kindly reply. Rambabu, stream off అని చూపెడుతుంది. I hope it is clear. Idea is very clear. If you understand it, it is an extremely easy question. Is it clear? Is it clear? Idea clear. Please see it. N factorial has x zeros. N plus 1 factorial has x plus 3 zeros. Idea is to take extra 3 zeros. So the lowest 3-digit number is from 100 to 999. But I want from n plus 1. So I added 1. So from 101 to 1000, how many multiples of 5 cube are there? 125 ones are, 125 twos are, 8s are. Total 8. In that one multiple of 125, 125 5s are, we have to eliminate. 8 minus 1 is 7. 8 minus 1 is 7. Same question you have asked me on the same day when I discussed the same question. Suppose see here, if n plus 1 is taking 625, if n plus 1 is taking 1000, n will take 999. Same doubt I have explained to you, Srikanth, on the same problem wherever I am taking. N plus 1 if it takes 1000, n plus 1 if it takes 1000, n value will take 999. N value, it will take 999, right? I converted this equation into n plus 1 because this factor I need to determine, right? I hope, Srikanth, it is clear to you. My sincere request to you, before you ask a doubt, just put some kind of pen pushing. If you are getting it, just hold on. Just wait for 1 minute, right? Calculation mistake, I readily agree. That is something which I think I am very good at it, right? That is something which no student of mine should learn from that quality. Chandu, you are mistaken. I am doing for which value? I am doing for which value? N plus 1. N plus 1 is 1000. N value will become 999. N value will become 999. I hope it is clear. Next one, write down this question. N plus 3 factorial. These also you can solve it. N plus 3 factorial. Just write it like this, you will get this answer. N plus 3 factorial is n plus 3, n plus 2, n plus 1 into n factorial. Now this has got 3 more trailing zeros. If there are x zeros at the end, if there are x zeros at the end, there are x plus 3 zeros at the end. There are x plus 3 zeros at the end. If there are x plus 3 zeros, there are case 1. N plus 3 should be a multiple of 5 cube. N plus 3 should be a multiple of 5 cube, but not a multiple of 5 power 4. So because it's a 3-digit number, 100 less than or equivalent to n less than or equivalent to 999. N plus 3, 103 less than or equivalent to n plus 3 less than or equivalent to 1002. So n plus 3 will take 125 ones are, 125 twos are, 125 threes are, 125 fives are, I will eliminate it. 125 eights are 1000. So total 8 values, out of which 1 value is eliminated. from which 7 values I got, n plus 3. I hope it is clear. Either it can be a multiple of 5 power 3, or it can be a multiple of 5 power 3, or it can be a multiple of 5 power 3. Three cases we will take. If n plus 3 is a multiple of 5 cube, if n plus 3 is taking multiple of 5 cube, D is the 3-digit number, 100 less than or equivalent to n less than 999. I want n plus 3, add 3. 103 less than or equivalent to n plus 3 less than or equivalent to 1002. n plus 3 should be a multiple of 125. 125 ones are 2, 125 eights are. In that case, 5 power 4 should be eliminated. I got 7 values. So the idea is multiple of 5 cube. Multiple of 5 cube can be taken by either n plus 3 or n plus 2 or n plus 1. It can take one among the three values. I hope case number 1, it is clear to you. Case number 2. What is case number 2? Very easy question if you know the idea, sir. It's all about ideas. In mathematics, it's all about ideas. Just if you sit and analyze the root cause of a problem, you will get some very good approaches. It's all about thinking logically and practically, right? The same thing also applies to our life. The day when we start thinking logically, right, and stop thinking more emotionally, lot of peacefulness will come into our life. It's all about being logical and practical. Right, case number 2. Case number 2. Case number 2. Now see here. Case 1 is over. Case 2. n plus 2 should be a multiple of 5 cube. If n plus 2 is a multiple of 5 cube, but not 5 power 4. Now, you don't need to do this, but I am doing it just for your understanding. 100 less than or equivalent to n less than or equivalent to 999. n plus 2. 102 less than or equivalent to n plus 2 less than or equivalent to 1001. So, n plus 2 can take all the values 125 to 1000. 8 minus 1, 7 case. Here 7 case, here 7 case, here 7 case. Total how many values I will get? 21 values you will get. 21 values you will get. I hope the idea is crystal clear to you. Everybody kindly reply if this idea is crystal clear to you. Trailing zero, advanced level problems. This is the topic of our discussion today. Trailing zeros, advanced level. I think it is highest power session 4. Highest power session 4. Only on LCM 10 hours. Only on prime numbers 8 hours. Only on reminders 12 hours. Only on reminders 12 hours, right? 100 less than or equivalent to. Here I got 7 cases, 7, or condition. 7 plus 7 plus 7 is 21. I hope this idea is clear. Next question. Find the number of trailing zeros in 1 factorial, 2 factorial till 45 factorial. Another very good question. Let me call it as X. X is 1 factorial, 2 factorial, 3 factorial, 5 factorial till 45 factorial. This I will write it like this: 1 factorial, 2 factorial, 3 factorial, 5 factorial. Right? This is nothing but, right, number of, okay, I will put heading like this: power of 5's, power of 5's, total number of trailing zeros. Power of 5's, total number of trailing zeros. Power of 5, 5 power 0, 5 power 0, 5 power 0, 5 power 0. Number of trailing zeros from 1 to 4 is 0. Then 5 factorial, 6 factorial till 9 factorial. This first one I'll write it. This first one is 5 power 1 into k1. 6 is 5 power 1 into k2. 5 power 1 into 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 power 1 into k5. Totally how many powers of 5 are there? Each one from 5 factorial to 9 factorial, 5 are there. 5 power 1 contains 1 power of 5, 6 contains 1 power of 5. So 5 power 1, 5 power 1. total number of trailing zeros. Addition is 5 power 1 plus 1, 2 powers of 5, 2, 2, 2. It contains 2. This is nothing but how many numbers are there? 5 numbers are there. 5 into 2, 10. This is 5 into 2. This is right 1 into 5. I hope the logic is clear. Next one. So first, next one, 15 factorial to 20 factorial. Again power of 5 is 3. So 5 3s are 15. 5 3s are 15. I hope the logic is clear. 20 factorial to 24 factorial. There are 4. Like that 5 numbers are there. 5 4s are 20. 5 into 4 20. We did till 24. We did till 24. Then we will do it. First question is till 20 factorial. Then we will do it till 45 factorial. If it is till 20 factorial, what will be the answer of entire this? 20 plus 15, 35, 45, 50. Answer for this question is 50. I hope you got the idea. 1 to 4 factorial, there are no powers of 5. 5 to 9 factorial, there is 1 power of 5. 5 numbers are there. 1 into 5. 1 into 5. From 10 to 14, there are 5 numbers are there. Every time there is a power of 2. 5 into 2, 10. 5 into 3, 15. 20 into 4, 4 into 5, 20. Till 20 factorial, answer is 50. I hope the idea is clear. I hope the idea is clear. Now we will do it from 1 to 45 factorial. Same idea. Same idea. If it is till 1 to 40 factorial, from 1 to 4 factorial, from 1 to 4 factorial, it is 0. From 5 to 9 factorial, it is 1. 1 into 5. I am writing it like this. From 10 to 14 factorial, there are 2. 5 numbers are there. 2 into 5. From 15 to 19 factorial, there are 3 5s. Like that, there are 5 numbers are there. From 20 to 24 factorial, there are 5 numbers are there. Each will have 4 into 5. From 25 to 29 factorial, there are 6 5s are there. Like that, there are 5 numbers are there. Next one. From 30 to 34 factorial, there are 5 numbers are there. Each will give you 7 numbers, 7 into 5. Next one. 35 to 39 factorial, there are 8 numbers, 8 zeros are there. 8 like that, it is 8 into 5. Next one. 40 to 44 factorial, there are how many numbers are there? 9. It is 9 into 5. 45 factorial, how many numbers are there? 10. 10 into 1. So answer is nothing but 5 into 1 plus 2 plus 3 and so on up to 9 plus 10. This is the answer. Right? Ananya, for 20 factorial, if there is any calculation mistake, please take care. And this is the logic for 45 factorial. 1 to 4, there are 0. 5 to 9 factorial. If you have got confused why I took it as 1 into 5. Why? Because 5 factorial into 6 factorial into 7 factorial into 8 factorial into 9 factorial. Power of 5 is 1. 1, 1, 1, 1. So it is nothing but 5 power 5 into some other prime bases. That's the reason I took it as 1 into 5. I hope this idea is clear. Kindly reply in the live chat if this idea is clear to you. 8 into 5, 9 into 5, and it is 10. Right? I hope it is clear. Idea is clear. Idea is clear. Ananya, don't learn that area which I am not good at it. Don't do calculation mistake. Right? I can do calculation mistake because I have a duster or an eraser, right, to erase it. But in your examination, right, one silly mistake might cost your great chances. I hope it is clear. Next one. Another beautiful question. Find the number of trailing zeros in, if I call it as x, this is nothing but 1 factorial into 2 factorial into 3 factorial till 35 factorial whole square. Once you understand the idea, it is clear. From 1 to 4 factorial, it is 0 into 5. Already we did it. From 5 to 9 factorial, it is 1 into 5. From 10 to 14 factorial, it is 2 into 5. From 15 to 19 factorial, it is nothing but 3 into 5, right? From 20 to 24 factorial, it is 4 into 5. 4 into 5. From 25 to 29 factorial, it is 6 into 5. From 30 to 34 factorial, it is 7 into 5. 35 factorial, it is nothing but 8. 5 power 8. 8. Now it is whole square. So it is nothing but 5 plus 10, 15, 15 plus 15, 30, 30 plus 20, 50, 50 plus 30, 80, 80 plus 35, 115, 115 plus 8, 123. That means this will have 123 zeros at the end into some prime numbers power 2. Answer for this question is 246 zeros at the end. I hope the idea is clear. 246 zeros at the end. The number of trailing zeros for this number is equivalent to the highest power of 10. Highest power of 10 in factorial is equivalent to the highest power of 5. So there are these nothing but 5 power 5. These 5 power 10. All are getting added. 5 power 15. These 5 power 20. These 5 power 30. These 5 power 35. This is 5 power 8. A power m into a power n is a power m plus n. So if I add this, I will get this answer. I hope this model is extremely clear to you.